everyone, and welcome to the Vita Cast, episode 39. I'm your host, Tyler Oltoff, and with me is Kyle Wakeling.
Hey, guys.
And Yuki doing our recording, maybe not for long, but he's here as usual. So yeah, let's start off with what we've been playing. Just get it going right away. We didn't do the lounge play, sadly, so I didn't get a chance to play any Killzone or any other game that we would have chosen for lounge play. But yeah, that's because I had stuff going on. My mom was doing some car show thing, so I went to that. But anyways, back to games. I played the main one, Sword Art Online. I've been playing the crap out of that. Kyle needs to play the crap out of that too. But he's been busy.
Yeah.
It's so good. I'm about to fight the second floor, or not the second floor, the 77th floor boss. I'm too good, Kyle.
Damn it, Tyler.
One thing that's really awesome, though, but it also sucks at the same time, is that if they had multiplayer, it would help so much. When you play multiplayer with a friend, it's so much easier to level up your character. Like, it's ridiculous. I have, you know how Sinone, or whatever her name is, starts at, like, level 75?
Yeah.
I've already got her to, like, 80-something because of just playing multiplayer. Like, she levels up, like, almost every enemy.
Yeah, we're going to definitely have to figure out that stupid PS3 app, so plug the shit in.
My friend that wants to play with me as well, he's like, dude, if you guys figure that out, I'm going to download it on my PS3 and we're all going to play. And I was like, all right.
Sweet.
So we got a 3-man team going.
There we go. Let's conquer Aincrad in the Hollow area.
Yeah. Anyways, other than that, I played... oh, wow. What did I play? Oh, Soul Sacrifice Delta. I just bought that, finally. Kyle's excited.
Finally, Tyler. Now we don't have to shun you.
But I only played a little bit of it. I need to play more. It's pretty cool. It's a lot different. They changed a few things that are interesting. I got to play more so I can judge it more, but it's definitely interesting. And I loved Soul Sacrifice, the original one, so I don't see why I wouldn't love this one. So, but Sword Art Online has been just calling me every day. I've already put over 10 hours in that game. And I'm only on the second floor boss because I've just been running around, or the 77th floor boss because I've been running around just looting, leveling up. It's awesome. Anyways, other than that, I'm sure I played something else, but I can't think of it. It's kind of a slow week for me. A lot of Sword Art Online. What about you, Kyle?
Well, I've been mostly playing Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair, so...
Jealous.
That's kind of been taking up my life and the lives of others for the last little while. I'm like, I think 18 hours in now and just over the middle point. So it's quite a long game. And yeah, so I won't say too much about it now because it's not out till next week and I don't want to spoil anything for anybody. And I don't know exactly what I'm allowed to say because of the weird embargo. However, I will say that it tricked me. I didn't think it was going to be what it is. I thought they were going to pull a fast one and kind of do what they did in the first one, and they didn't. So yeah, you're going to like this one. It's definitely a little bit more smart-assy than the first one, and there's lots of laugh-out-loud minutes, so Goodbye Despair definitely fits the name. And that's all I'll say about that. But other than that, I have been poking at Sword Art Online, even though I said I wouldn't, and I've been trying to get Danganronpa done first because I know it's much quicker to finish. But I have been cheating on it with Sword Art Online a bit. And though I have put about 10 hours in it, I haven't started any of the bosses yet. I've just been kind of screwing around in the hollow area with the women, so yeah, that's what I've been up to.
There you go. Well, I'm jealous of you for playing Danganronpa. I want to play it.
It's so good, Tyler. So much like different. It's different, but it's the same. It's so good. Yeah. You'll see.
I will. I'll have to grab it. If I don't get a review copy, I will definitely pick it up. It's going to release physical, right?
Yes,
All
it
right.
is. There's some people who've already got it because apparently some places broke in Street 8. So, yeah, if you have like a mom and pop place near you, or even like a retarded Best Buy that likes to put out, stuff early, I'd check it because people have been picking it up already.
Huh. All right. Well, I'm a little broke, and PAX Prime coming up. I'm gonna have to wait till I get paid again to really drop some money. So we'll see.
Tyler takes out a loan for Vita games.
Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, that's all you've been playing?
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. Let's head over to some of the reviews we had for this week. What do we review this week? From this week.
So 2 new reviews went up this week. We had Hohokam from Charlie. He gave it a 3.8 out of 5. So if you're interested in Hohokam or don't even know what the hell it is, hop on over to the site and read his review. And we've also got Baz's review of Hyperdimension Neptunia Rebirth 1, which he gave a 4.3 out of 5. So that one looks to be one that you might want to pick up if you're into RPGs or the whole Hyperdimension Neptunia series. So if you're interested in that, hop on over to the site because it's there too.
Nice. I need to play more of that because I got a review copy of that as well, and I just haven't had the chance.
I only poked at it the lightest bit. Like I need to. There's so many games. That,
yes.
Like even Akiba's Trip. Like I was enjoying the hell out of that, and then Sword Art Online and Dangan, and then I'm like, where did my life go? I need to play all these games. Like I need like 15 hands, man, so I can do this stuff and still type.
Just wait till the update comes for Sword Art Online.
Oh, and it's coming. It's coming at the end of September, and that's when Senran is supposed to come.
Oh, so, dear Lord!
Like boom, headshot to myself.
Have fun reviewing that.
Oh, I will.
Oh boy! Well, all right. Well, let's head on to the new releases for this week, or throw it to Paul. So, Paul, what do we got this week?
Hi, everyone. It's just Paul here to go through your weekly releases. Starting, as always, with North America. You have 2 new releases this week, starting with Hyperdimension Neptunia Rebirth 1, which is available for $39.99. Magmar reviewed that for us last week and thought it was pretty special, so if that's your kind of thing, then go and have a look at it. You also have Day D Tower Rush, which is available for $5.99. For the European store, you have only the 1 game this week, which is the aforementioned Hyperdimension Neptunia Rebirth 1, which is available for £32.99, €39.99, or $59.95. It's not available in Kuwait, Qatar, Russia, or the United Arab Emirates. On the EU store, there is a few games added on the sale, most notably Persona 4. If you haven't picked it up yet, then go and have a look. One last thing I'll say about the store this week is the in-game collection on PlayStation Plus changes next week, so if you haven't already downloaded Fez, Proteus, Metrico, or in Europe, Harry Potter, or America, Dragon's Crown, then I'd do so now before it changes next week. Okay, I'll speak to you next week. Bye.
All right, thank you, Paul, for letting us know what we can spend money on. I've already got that game. So, and
we both do.
Like Kyle said, go check out the review. It looks like it's going to be pretty good, so Kyle and I need to get back in it and see if it actually is as good as Baz is saying it is.
Well, from some of the screenshots, it looks like it's definitely interesting.
Yeah, from what I played, I was interested, but then that's when Sword Art Online came out. I was like, and I don't care about anything else. So I'm a little worried when Minecraft actually finally comes out, how that's going to be for me, because I'm going to still want to play Sword Art Online. Anyways, let's head on to the news. Let's get the news out of the way. So, first up, early copy bonuses and characters revealed for Phantasy Star Nova. Early copies will include 3 bonus download codes in Japan. The latest installment in the Phantasy Star series will be released in Japan on November 27th, and details have emerged regarding some special bonus download codes that will be included within early copies of the game. These codes will give players access to a set of recipes to make costumes for male and female characters, as well as a recipe that lets the player make 10 experience boost plus 200% items. Items usable in Phantasy Star Online 2, including a music disc for your in-game room, various costumes, a special color change pass ticket, a Fun 1000 acquisition ticket, and a Tri Boost Plus 1000 item. As well as all the downloadable goodness, a special edition Phantasy Star Nova PS Vita pouch has been revealed, which will be on sale for 2,280 yen, which is roughly $22.28 US, when the game releases in Japan. And if all those bonuses weren't enough, more character details were revealed. Xeno, Echo, and Alphen from Phantasy Star Online 2 will fight on your side in Nova. Though they won't influence the story at all, it is still nice to see some familiar faces making a return. Last year, Sega stated there was currently no plans to release the game in the West. Boo, Sega. Bring it here.
That seems to be a common response to that, so I'm really not sure what Sega's issue is with bringing these games, because people seem to really want them. It's kind of like them going, give us games, we'll give you money, and Sega's like, nah, that's okay.
Yeah, anyways, maybe someday. Maybe. Earth Defense Force V2 announced for Japanese release. D3 Publisher has announced that they are bringing a version of Earth Defense Force 2 to PlayStation Vita. Released in Europe as Global Defense Force and everywhere else as Earth Defense Force 2, an enhanced version of the title called Earth Defense Force V2 will be coming to PlayStation Vita this November. I need some water. This release will include higher quality graphics, the new Air Raider class introduction in Earth Defense Force 2025, the option to play any single-player mission co-op, a 4-player online multiplayer mode, and over 400 different weapons. The standard version is set to be priced at 5,616 yen, or roughly 56 US, with a special double enlistment pack priced at 7,538 yen, or 75 US. Next up, visual novel Tokyo Twilight Ghost Hunters available for pre-order. Axis Games' latest offering is now available for pre-order through Amazon. The publisher that brought the Zero Escape series to the West has made their upcoming visual novel Tokyo Twilight Ghost Hunters up for pre-order. The Vita version of the game is currently priced at $39.99 through Amazon, and that's US. The story centers around a new transfer to Korinia Academy, who, after taking a tour of a closed off part of the school, encounters a vicious ghost. One thing leads to another, and you end up hunting ghosts with Gatekeepers Inc., an occult magazine publishing company who secretly investigates ghostly phenomenons. The game has you playing in the role of a ghost hunter who explores eerie locations around Tokyo to uncover the mysteries of those who now wander as spirits. If that wasn't cool enough, the game also includes RPG-style strategic combat where you set up an array of elaborate traps to catch the evil spirits wandering the streets. There's also an innovative 5-sense system which determines how your relationship will play out with certain characters throughout the story. Your 5 emotions, love, friendship, sadness, anger, and contemplation, can be combined with one of your senses, taste, touch, sight, smell, and hearing, to alter how your personal story will play out in the game. Take into account Axis' previous success in the genre, most notable Zero Escape Virtue's Last Reward, we can expect another deep and exciting adventure. We still have no exact release date, but we should expect Tokyo Twilight Ghost Hunters early 2015.
Alright, continuing on with the news. Another Mega Pack bundle has just been announced for Europe. Unlike the previous bundles, this one offers a number of high-quality games for one low price. Due out this autumn, this bundle, dubbed the PS Vita Adventure Mega Pack, will offer gamers an 8GB memory card, as well as a download voucher for 5 Vita classics. Included in this pack are a series of standout hits such as Uncharted Golden Abyss, Gravity Rush, Escape Plan, Tearaway, and TXK. The PlayStation Vita Adventure Mega Pack will be available in 2 different options. In one bundle, it will also include a PlayStation Vita and will retail for €199, the same price as a standalone Vita. And it will also be made available as a solo memory card bundle with a suggested retail price of €39.99. Sadly, there's no mention once again of any plans for a bundle such as this to be made available in North America, but if you're in Europe and looking for a new Vita, this represents a pretty fantastic value, especially now that Uncharted and Gravity Rush are no longer available to PlayStation Plus subscribers. Moving Moving on, Muramasa Rebirth has seen the release of 3 of the Genroku Kaikatan add-ons, and now we've got the final bit of dating for the last piece. According to the press release from Axis Games, the Hell's Where the Heart Is DLC is due to release just a week after the Japanese version, hitting North America September 2nd and Europe on the 3rd. Here's the official DLC description from their press release. Quote, when former monk-turned-playboy Saikichi accidentally proposes to Rayaki, the daughter of the Lord of Hell, he finds himself literally sucked into an adventure he never dreamed of. Already on a mission to recover the sacred treasures of the 7 gods of fortune that she misplaced, Rayaki stuffs Saikichi in a magical bag and continues her mission, all while being the bestest fiancé she can be. Play as the formidable Rayaki as you explore the Muramasa world, all while falling madly and deeply in love with Saikichi. End quote. And here's what's included. 3 powerful forms. Naturally, as the daughter of the Lord of Hell, you have some fearsome powers. In child form, Rayaki is quick and speedy with her axe. As a woman, Rayaki uses her powerful club to knock enemies out of her way. And finally, in demon form, Rayaki uses her near-infinite powers to destroy any enemy in her path. Test your skills. Even after completing the main story, Ryaki's adventure continues. Face bosses and enemies from the Muramasa Rebirth storyline and test your skills against the likes of Raijin or the Dragon God. Are you ready to go back for one last ass-kicking session of the new Muramasa DLC? It can be yours for only $4.99, £3.29, or €3.99 when it launches in just under 2 weeks. And details regarding the upcoming Gothic fantasy game Exorcism have been revealed and give us an idea of what to expect from the latest offering of the team at Slush Games. Exorcism is set in a fantasy world where strange dark creatures are terrorizing a peaceful civilization. To protect the citizens and restore peace, a special force team of exorcists are deployed to stop the undead and to restore peace. You play as an exorcist named Dana, who is rather handy with a crossbow and magic. It's up to you to not only protect people, but also stamp out the root of the problem once and for all. The gameplay is very straightforward, destroy the undead and avoid injury, but to make things more interesting, the game features heavy RPG elements, as well as nice use of dual-stick shooter controls. You'll be able to loot, upgrade, and learn many different magic skills, all to help you crush enemies. Slush Games have recently stated via their Twitter pages that people should not expect the next Diablo, but a game more similar to Geometry Wars. But we have been promised 3D graphics that will push mobile devices to the limit, a great grim gothic atmosphere, as well as fun and addictive gameplay. Here's the quote from Twitter. Wanted to mention the next Exorcism game is rather small. It's not a new Diablo, it's a dual-stick shooter like Geometry Wars. No more, no less. End quote. Exorcism is only in its first few months of development, so no word on a release date yet, but keep your eyes peeled to the Vita Lounge for any further updates.
Oh yeah. Alright, next up, High School DxD New Fight to release this week. Marvelous has announced that High School DxD New Fight will release in Japan on August 28th. There will also be bonuses for those that pre-register for the free-to-play PlayStation Vita title. Each person that does pre-register will receive a code that will grant players Ed Riaz Grimroy for use in the game. If more than 10,000 people pre-register for the game, an additional bonus of Akino Himajimura HR will be rewarded to players following planned maintenance for the title on September 4th. Chaos Rings 3 prequel trilogy to include previous titles. Square Enix has announced that upcoming PlayStation Vita release Chaos Rings 3 prequel trilogy will include Chaos Rings 2, and Chaos Rings Omega, as well as Chaos Rings 3. Releasing in Japan on October 16th, it has also been revealed that the game will be playable at next month's Tokyo Game Show. Danganronpa Another Episode's difficulty modes explained. A third-person shooter at its core, Danganronpa Another Episode is a definite departure from the style of the first 2 games in this series. Spike Chunsoft, however, have considered the effect of the genre change would have on potential players and has tailored the game's difficulty modes around this issue. They've created 3 difficulty modes for the game: Genocide Mode, Trouble Mode, and Despair Mode. Genocide Mode is designed to cater to players who either aren't used to action games or simply want to enjoy the story. Trouble Mode is the middle ground and supplies you with an ample amount of truth bullets for the action-based gameplay. And then Despair Mode contains the same gameplay style and requirements as Trouble Mode, but with less truth bullets. The developers recommended playing another episode in Despair Mode, but of course, it's your choice in the end. Danganronpa, another episode, is set to release on September 25th in Japan, with still no news on a Western release.
Come on, please.
I know. What is this?
We'll probably get it, but it sucks to have to wait for them to officially announce it.
Yeah.
Anywho, moving on. It's official. The Prison of the Gods expansion for Ragnarok Odyssey Ace is set to go live in the next 2 weeks, depending on your region. According to the official website, this free upgrade will add the following new content for players to enjoy. A new boss rush mode called Prison of the Gods, which offers a series of tough battles with rare rewards. You'll be able to customize the difficulty of the battles, as well as how many of them you'd like to challenge in a row. Available to players who progress far enough through the Ace quests. Also, new rotating quests, available through the quest counter, which offer new challenges and rewards geared towards players of different classes. The Norn Exchange will now offer new items, purchasable with prismatic dust and Imperium fragments. If you're in a hurry, you can also purchase them via the new Imperium shards, which Norn offers for sale. The Norn Exchange will also offer random rare monster cards, which can be drawn at random from the new card album. If you're feeling ambitious, you can even go for rarer monsters by spending Imperium shards to draw from the old card album. You'll also be able to receive a daily login bonus by speeding with Norn each day. The quest exchange will feature a rankings board where players can compare their exploits and vie for the title of World's Strongest Mercenary. And 3 sets of new DLC will arrive, all exclusive to expansion players. The Absolute Zero Destroyer set, which is a suit of frozen armor coupled with an icy crown. The Crimson Menace set, which is a full suit of red-hot molten rock, combined with your choice between 2 sets of horns, and the Gods and Pirates set, which features 2 majestic helmets and a classic pirate captain's hat. There are also various minor bug fixes, but that's pretty much it. North Americans are set to get the update this Tuesday, August 26th, which is today, and our friends in Europe, the expansion will be available on September 3rd, which is next week. Next up, Bandai Namco Games have announced their platform sequel, Gundam Breaker 2, will be coming to PlayStation Vita this winter in Japan. Sequel to last year's Gundam Breaker title, this one's not too likely to make it to the West, especially considering the fact that the original hasn't. That said, you never know these days. A trailer has been posted to the site, so hop on over and check that out if you're interested. It seems like it was supposed to be the headlining bit of info, so to speak. And lastly, Klei Entertainment has revealed today that their game Don't Starve Giant Edition will be coming to the PlayStation Vita on September 2nd. They've also revealed that while the game will not feature cross-save due to some technical issues in creating the Vita version, they are making the game cross-buy with the PlayStation 4. That means if you own the game for PS4, the Vita version will be coming to you for free. Don't Starve Giant Edition will cost $14.99 and will feature new characters, seasons, and other deadly challenges you'll have to face. It will also include giants, as the name indicates. So jump in and try and survive if you dare. The worlds are bigger, the years longer, and the perils much more lethal than ever before. All this death-defying action will be soon coming your way on September 2nd in North America and September 3rd in Europe for $14.99 or €13.99 euros. Klei Entertainment added on Twitter that PlayStation Plus members who receive the game as part of the program will also be getting a copy of the Vita version at no extra charge. September 2nd can't come fast enough, I bet.
I want it.
Yeah, a lot of people seem to think that Don't Starve is the perfect game for on the go, just how they've kind of set up the whole, jump in and survive as long as you can element. So, yeah. I kind of agree, and I think that people who get it on the Vita will enjoy it a lot more. Yeah.
I played a little bit on the PS4, but I was just like, nah, I feel like it'd be better on the Vita. And then they announced it, and I was like, yeah! So, anyways, last piece here. Minecraft for PlayStation Vita was originally scheduled to be released in August, but as August is quickly coming to a close, it has become quite obvious that it won't make it this month. This delay seemed to be confirmed when it was mentioned in a commercial that we would expect it to come out in September. Now, a recent tweet from 4J Studios indicates that we could be waiting even longer. So on Twitter today, 4J Studios announced that the Vita version has a bit more work to do before they can submit it to Sony for certification. This is coming close on the heels of the PlayStation 4 version failing its first attempt at certification and had to be resubmitted. So the tweet, quote, "We have a bit more work to do on Minecraft PlayStation Vita before we can hand it over to Sony. We'll let you know when we hand it over," end quote. So it's unclear as to when Minecraft will be released for the Vita, but following this latest announcement, it's looking more unlikely that we'll even be able to make it a September release. So sad news if you're looking for Minecraft. Kyle's like, whatever, I don't care.
Well, I am and I'm not. Of course, I'm not a big fan of Minecraft, but I do appreciate that people like it and that it's a game that will probably sell Vitas. So I'm looking to get it out there as fast as we can so we can grow the Vita audience and all just be friends.
Yay. So hurry up, 4J Studios. Although, do a good job.
Yes, both of those things.
Yes. Alright, well, that's all with the news we got.
Yes, it is.
That was a pretty quick one. So let's head on to our talking points.
Alright, as usual, we start with announced release games that we're looking forward to from the week. So what are you looking forward to, Tyler?
Minecraft. Yeah. That and Don't Starve Giant Edition. Danganronpa, another episode that needs to come west. I'm also interested in Chaos Rings. I don't really know too much about it, but it looks like it could be interesting. I don't know if they're going to release it here. I don't know if they announced it coming here or not, or if I'm just crazy. But that one looks interesting, so yeah. Then, oh man. Senran Kagura. I want that. Kyle wants it too.
Oh, yeah.
What about you, Kyle?
There's quite a few for me. I'm looking forward to actually getting into Hyperdimension Neptune Rebirth, which is releasing this week. Also, Tokyo Twilight Ghost Hunters. I'm pretty interested in that. That looks kind of like a horror, more horror-oriented Danganronpa instead of. It seems that Danganronpa is more like a thriller. I don't know. Doesn't seem that much horror, even though you're dreading what's coming or not coming. Also, I've been looking at all these Muramasa Rebirth DLC, and I'm pretty interested. I just haven't had a chance to get back, so the fact that all 4 are out now might kind of convince me to just drop that $20 and get all 4 when it releases on the 2nd. So I'm not sure, but definitely interested in that. Danganronpa, another episode, of course, because big Danganronpa fan here. And I'm kind of interested in seeing what this whole free expansion thing with Ragnarok Odyssey Ace, if it actually adds anything that I'd be interested in. I'm probably going to have to jump in the game and actually explore a little because, I don't know, I just found it repetitive, and that's why I haven't gone back.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm interested in.
Nice. So, needless to say, we got a lot to play soon.
Yes.
And we already do, at the moment.
Yes. Like, I have, between Danganronpa and Sword Art Online, like, over 100 hours of gameplay to go through.
It's ridiculous. I just released a video on my YouTube channel showing, like, my digital library, and it is ridiculous. Like, one of my pages has, like, 3 or 4 RPGs that could easily push 150 plus hours of gameplay, depending on how you play it. And it's like, it's just so ridiculous. And I haven't even finished like 2 of them. Like, one of them's Persona. I've already played the crap out of that, but it's just. So I posted that because I was getting tired of people saying there's nothing on the Vita. I don't have anything to play. Blah blah blah. And I was like, look at my games. I have so many games, I can't play all of them.
Yeah, me too. I have 79 Vita games right now. Looking to buy number 80, which is probably going to be One Piece if I don't get to Senran Kagura or something like that first. So yeah, I've got quite a few too, and trying to pick sometimes what to play, especially when it's like not review game time. It's pretty hard. I usually try and go for like the most recent thing that I haven't got a whole whack of trophies on, and then just try and push through that. But it's not working, and I'm all over the place, and yeah, it's getting bad.
Yeah, I really need to play One Piece. That game is fun. I really enjoyed the cutscenes too because they're really well done, and I love cutscenes. RPGs with cutscenes make me happy. Like legitimate cutscenes. Like, yeah. Anyways, it's a fun game. You should definitely grab it if you get the chance, Kyle.
Yeah, I will, Tyler. It's on my list. I think that and The Last of Us remastered for PlayStation 4 will be my next two buys. So look forward to me playing with you on that one and laughing with you at One Piece jokes. Even though I don't like the anime, but whatever.
Yeah, it's interesting.
I just couldn't get into it, man. You said, like, you went through it and you're, like, liking it. I tried the first couple episodes and I was like, what the fuck am I watching?
It reminded me of, like, old school Dragon Ball Z when I was a little kid. And it was, like, kind of goofy, but not the best. So I'm kind of just, like, watching it and not really watching it. Like, it does one thing that I really hate, and I always hated this, even when I was a little kid. On Dragon Ball Z, whenever they would fight, like, one of the main boss people, like, someone important that they'd have to fight, it would take, like, fucking 7 episodes for them to finally beat the goddamn person.
Oh man, I have the problem too, where it's ridiculously drawn out fights, and I have to mention, because I know this isn't Vita related necessarily, and we're going off on a tangent, but Hunter x Hunter, I've been watching that. It's been one of my favorite animes, and like right near the end here of like this whole thing, because I believe they're only going to 148 episodes and we're at like 143 or something now, but at the end of the last arc before this little ending arc thing, there was like one of those friggin' like multi-episode boss fights, and I was like, okay, just come on, just kill them, just come on, hurry up, kill them, come on. And it was just so drawn out. It was the most ridiculous thing. Like, you could have compacted like those however many episodes, it had to have been at least 5, into like literally 5 minutes. Like, it would have been like bam 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 over, and they just drawn it out with like slow motion stuff and like all this crap. I was like, oh. So yeah, I have to agree with you that is one of the worst tropes in anime, is doing this whole stupid 7-episode drawn out battle. If you're gonna do that, at least do it all in one chunk and play it all through like a movie or something, because I'm not down for waiting to the next week to see this crap. Yeah,
luckily I have Hulu, so I can just go like, all right, next episode. All right, next episode.
Well, yeah, it works for stuff that's already out, because you can just watch them in a row. But like when you're waiting every week for them, you're like, oh my god, just shoot me in the head. I want to be dead until it comes out.
Yeah. Oh well. The struggle, Kyle.
Yep. Yeah, so don't mind our little anime tangent there. We don't have very many talking points for the day, so I let myself go a little off topic. And I know some of you guys are anime fans, so you'll appreciate what I'm saying.
All right.
Anywho, yeah, I think we need to move on to the listener mail, of which we have a couple here.
All right.
So via Twitter for all 3 of these nice little comments or questions. First up is Sean Williams at SeanTP4G, and he says, what is your most desired Western AAA series for Vita?
I would really love for them to take another whack at Call of Duty. I'm not the biggest Call of Duty fan out there, but if there's a good Call of Duty game on the Vita, count me in. Because I love first-person shooters. Killzone's amazing, but there's just something about some of the things that Call of Duty does that I've always loved. I love the classes that you can create, the challenges that you have to complete, all the gun upgrades and different strategies you can take with that. And Call of Duty on the Vita now is just not the best. I mean, it kind of got me a little bit. I was like, oh, this is just like Call of Duty, the classes, the challenges, yay. But wow. We all know how that went.
Yeah.
So. I'd love for them to take another whack at it. What about you, Kyle?
Okay, well, I just want to add one little thing to your Call of Duty thing there. I'm not the biggest fan of Call of Duty. However, something that I would play is Nazi Zombies on the Go. That would be wicked awesome if you had like a proper one, not like the stupid mobile versions and all this crap. Like the actual same style as in the main console games, Zombies on the Go. I would play the little shit out of that. Like my Vita would be like, my sticks would be busted. Like I'd be playing it so much because that is my go-to game in the middle of the night when I'm like, what to play? Yeah, that's what I put in. Or one of them anyway, other than Hot Shots Golf. But aside from that, my number one, and I don't know if this is kind of an odd request because of how it might work on the Vita, but Mirror's Edge. So I would love a Mirror's Edge title that's portable, that even looks remotely decent. I would play the living shit out of that, and yeah, that's probably my most desired Western AAA series for the Vita. So even if you remake the first one, I don't care. I just need a running game where I can just, battle for times or like screw around and climb stuff, and yeah, so bust that out. Yeah, I think that's it. So moving on to question number 2 here. This one's from Ralston at Riley Snots with a Z. So he asks, why won't Sony release the 64 gigabyte card in the West?
It's a very good question. Sony, why won't you release the 64 gigabyte card? I don't honestly know. Literally, I have no idea. There has to be something that's holding them back, but it could be that the Vita's not doing the best over in the West, so they're just not pushing it as hard. I don't know. I don't think there's any good reason why they won't release the 64 gigabyte card in the West. So stop being the way you are, Sony, and give us our friggin' 64 gigabyte card, because people want them. If you look at things like Super UFO and Amazon and all these other places, when they go on sale as imports, they're bought up right away. People are always searching for low prices on 64 gigabytes, and a lot of people in the West have them, even though they're from, Japan, that they have to get them ordered. So the demand is there. Release them. People will buy them, even though they're overpriced and ridiculous. They will do it so they can go to the store and get one instead of ordering one online and waiting for it. So yeah, there you go. Yeah, just release it, Sony. And then while you're at it, release at 124. Because my...
128.
Yeah, that's right, 128. Math. My 64 is already almost full. I have like 10 gigs left.
Yeah, just keep upping it. We're cool with that. So moving on, I think, to our third question comment here. Scott Clarkson at Clarkson_Scott says, are you looking forward to Don't Starve? This game went under everybody's noses. It was certified last week, but nobody noticed. It wasn't until they announced the release that everybody is all over it. It was very obvious it was coming out shortly.
Yeah, I think we kind of touched on it a little bit earlier in the episode, but I'm very excited for it. I don't know if I'll be able to get it day one. It really depends on money. But I will definitely get it, because what I played on the PS4 version, I was really interested, and I would definitely play a lot more if I had it on the go. So, yeah, I'm excited for it.
There you go. I'm definitely excited to see how it turns out on the Vita. It's not necessarily a game that I would generally play. However, if it's on Vita, it might entice me into jumping into that. And I'm definitely kind of interested, just not, I don't know. I don't feel like I have to have it day one. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
But I already have it, like, PS4 version that I, like, tagged, so I'll probably get this version for free, so I'm cool with that. I'll play it. So yeah, there you go, Scott.
Alright, that's all our questions?
It is.
Sweet. Alright, so let's head on over to game recommendations for the week. What do we got, Kyle?
Alright, so I got a good one here that fits in kind of with the announcements and news for the week. And that's to go get Muramasa Rebirth.
Oh boy.
You guys should go through Muramasa Rebirth, play that. I know it was on Plus, so if you happen to download it that way or whatever, go jump in now, because it's an awesome game. There's lots of action. It's beautiful, and now we have the 4 DLC coming out. So, yeah, on September 2nd, you'll be able to complete the game completely, and then just feel awesome about yourself because you did all that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so
you should have
there
it.
You go.
Awesome.
Tyler has it, don't you, Tyler?
I do have it.
There you go, and I have it too.
I reviewed it for the site.
There you go.
And
so if you need any more, if you need any more reason to go get it, definitely check out Tyler's review.
Yeah.
plug.
There we go. All right, I think that's all we got for this week. So, yeah, let's just get out of here so we can play some games like Sword Art Online.
And Danganronpa.
Yeah. Well, maybe for one of us. Anyways, you can find all the news stories that we talked about on the VitaLounge.net. We're all on Twitter. Just search the Vita Lounge or at the Vita Lounge. I'm at Mr. PS Vita Reviews. Kyle is at Teflon Tactics. Yuki is at Yuki_WR. We're also on Facebook. Just search the Vita Lounge. Our YouTube channel, Lounge Play. We do Lounge Plays, and I post the podcast as well. And we just released... Oh.
Yes. I was just going to say, and we just released our 3rd video, which I think you were also going to say based on how I interjected and you keep talking, for our collection of unreleased PlayStation Vita games. So you should go check that out and check out the first 2 videos if you haven't seen them. Tyler did an awesome job putting them together. And yeah.
Yes.
The music is awesome too.
Music is always so difficult to choose, but I enjoy the music.
I was actually rocking out to the music from the 3rd one that you actually sent me, and yeah, so tell your brother awesome.
I shall. He made that in I think 1 day.
Well, I like it, so tell him to keep doing what he's doing.
I will do. But yeah, like Kyle was saying, go check those out. Subscribe to the channel. Helps us out, and yeah, we're not posting just lounge plays and stuff like that. There's other stuff up there. Speaking of the lounge play, a little update for next Saturday. So this coming Saturday, I'm going to be in PAX Prime. So if you didn't check the forum and see what Kyle posted up there, there's not going to be a lounge play that I know of. Kyle might play something, but I'm not really sure. So don't look forward to seeing me there. We definitely won't have anything on the YouTube channel because I won't be there, and I'm the one that has the capture Vita, so can't record nothing. But after that week's over, Lounge Play will be back in full force, and we'll be going crazy. So,
and now we have so many new games to play because I just bought Dragon Ball Z. Tyler just bought Soul Sacrifice Delta. I just got Dragon's Crown in the stupid PlayStation Plus thing. So there we go. All these games now we can play and switch them up. We got Tabletop Racing, which we've been playing the last couple months.
Yeah,
we just got so many games now, and yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
Can't wait for Freedom Wars. Oh boy.
Oh, we're gonna have to up it to 3 games a week again.
We might have
just to get all these good games in and appease everybody who wants to play all these crazy games that we're getting and not playing for some reason.
It's gonna be crazy. Anyways. Also, like I was saying, the forum, go ahead and sign up for that. Join the conversation, introduce yourself, talk about the Vita, talk about other stuff. Yeah, join it. We're on iTunes. Go ahead and subscribe to us on there. Rate us. Let us know how we're doing. And yeah, we're out of here. Bye.
Later, guys. Have a good week.